Hello everyone. Doing some final checks before we get started. Doing some final checks
there
before
we go.
That's that one working. We know that one's working. How are you all anyway? Welcome along. Just a couple of minutes and then we'll be ready to go. Right, it looks like we're all coming through all loud and clear. Let's get that party started, shall we?
You have been granted passage among our stars.
This is a sacred service. Join our fleet's torchbearers.
It is the human who defiles our pilgrimage.
No one has ever ventured this far.
If the ancients turned their eye back to us, well, what could a beetle do against a hurricane?
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Are you about to do something unwise? Absolutely.
What have you done to me?
Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you all. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all tickety-boo. Welcome back. It's February. This year is going so quick already. But here we are. Into February, first stream, or second stream of the year anyway. Now you may tell I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. So I'm going to apologise if all of a sudden I have to stop and take a drink or anything like that. And if my voice does not hold out, I may have to stop the stream a little bit earlier, but that's not the plan. How you doing, everybody? Anyway, good to see you all. Anyway, hi, Gary. Yeah, it's good to see. But I thought, do you know what? Illness or not, I'm going to try and do the stream. We're going to try and plough through some of the content from Wrath of the Ancients and probably a bit of Titans as well. And then, if I can, I'm going to attempt another 4K Rift with a gunship build later on, and then. Maybe a race if we can squeeze that in. Obviously, we've got our staple of the regular RFG Top Pics for the month, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. Which is the best? There's been some doozies this month, absolute doozies. So yeah, if I do forget anything, I do apologise. My head's a little bit muddled, but I've got notes and hopefully and a poll as well. We ran a poll this week, which. It is an interesting reveal as well about medium ships, which is your preferred choice. So we'll have a look at that. Yes, a race challenge indeed. So some of you might not have seen it before, but obviously we kind of got we had a little challenge of trying to race a bomber in first person without inertia dampeners on around a course. And eventually I managed it, but I thought I'd try and do another one. So we're going to do a different one anyway. Just checking out the chats. Tobbins just finished Wrath of the Ancients. It was a good but so short. Yeah, see, people always, when they enjoy something, they always think it doesn't last very long. That's the thing, you see. But looking forward to your next games. Thank you very much, Tobin, and I'm glad for that you enjoyed the game. And thank you for the support as well. And anybody else that's joining us, there's lots of sales going on at the moment. Obviously, there's lots of sales over the Christmas period, but there's now some more sales back on as well. So if you or friends haven't already dived in, now is the time. So... A man doing that while sick is an extra level to the challenge. It is, to be fair. It is. And it may not happen. Like I say, I'm going to see how we progress, see how we fare. But I said to Lee earlier, look, we'll give it a go. We haven't had a stream for a little while. And, you know, the guys and girls love to watch the stream. So why not, eh? Why not? So anyway, we're going to dive in. Now, I did promise last month that we're going to have an interview with HTK. Now... everything was going well on that score until, unfortunately, there was a little bit of an issue. So we've had to postpone it until probably next month. So in about 3-4 weeks' time, we're going to be doing an interview with HTK. But that is the way of the world, you know, all the best laid plans and everything. So that might be put off until the next stream. So apologies for that one, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Lee's just reminded me, if you do have any questions, do drop them into chat. I'll try and answer them. We'll try and either answer them on the fly, or if necessary, Lee will collate them and we will put them into a little document that we share, and I can see what they are and I'll answer them as necessary. HDK was too busy working on Arc 9000 fishing. Indeed. It's the mark of a game, isn't it, if you've got fishing in there somewhere. But hopefully we'll go well. But we're going to carry on with our game save that we've been playing through on hard difficulty. We got to the end of the main campaign from the base game. Now we're diving into the DLCs of obviously Titans and or Wrath of the Ancients. So yeah, let's dive in. So yeah, get those questions in if you have any, and I will try and answer them as well. And fingers crossed as well, we had an upgrade since the last time we met as well. If you remember when we were talking with Michael, we had the spontaneous combustion of my internet halfway through, which was perfect timing because it was right at an opportune moment where I'm sure Lee was going to pull the plug anyway. But we did actually have a nice break for that. But I have upgraded my internet, so fingers crossed. And I'm probably going to tempt fate here, aren't I? My internet should be a better standard now. So we'll see anyway. Excuse me. Right, so here we are with the Vindate. We might see if we can swap that out at some point as well. The mission that we're on, we've got a different ending. So, you know, we've got a dock at home base, back at Rodia 2. We've got I Heart Scrap, Meet the Entrepreneur, and Rips in Space as well, which we still need to do those as well. So we've got plenty to do, but we're going to carry on with the main mission for the time being. And we'll head back to Rodia 2. Hey, Sloreen's internet does just go boom. Indeed. Oh, hello. Something over there. All those little perks. Right, let's jump out of here. Michael's with us. Michael, I didn't think was going to actually be joining us, but he must have just got back from his activities and is here to join us. But thank you very much for dropping in, Michael. Pleasure as always. But yeah, as Lee just pointed out, HCK is the lead designer for the team. So there's plenty of questions that we can ask him. If you haven't already and you would really like to ask him a question, do drop by our Discord. We'll be able to throw in some questions there in the interview channel that we have set up for there. Put them to him as well. And I will be throwing the 10 questions like we did with Michael. Simple, like quick fire. I mean, speed is all relative, isn't it? How quick you answer these. But how do Wizard Jerry? Good evening, good afternoon, good night. So yes. Right. Let's get in here. Let's get docked. Hello, boink. Right, there we go. Game saved. Let's see what this is all about then, shall we? And Flory's here as well. Good to see you all. Alec faffing around with the ice cream machine as he always does.
Initiating fail-safe protocol.
This component sent an encrypted command to station operations. All console output is being suppressed. I will attempt to reveal it.
Base destruction sequence entering final countdown.
Oops.
The final countdown? How long has it been active?
What the hell are you guys playing around with up there?
Sounds kind of bad.
Tyreen's like,
Base.
I'm fine.
Why are your emergency beacons activated?
It's not a drill, Tareen. Hold your position. Don't dock right now.
Not right now.
Eduardo, what is this?
A security safeguard. Installed by Dax and Maddox during their scheduled Viridium extraction mission.
Can you shut it down?
I am attempting to do so. For your safety, I recommend evacuation.
Self-destruct in 120 seconds.
There's nothing else for it. All crew abandon base.
My cargo drone can get us to Tyreen's ship.
Good. To the hangar, everybody. Now.
Now.
That means you too, Eduardo.
I will remain here until I have exhausted every possibility for an override. I am the only one who can fix this. Now go.
Everybody move!
Where is Eduardo?
He's still in the control room.
I will not leave without him.
Kala, no!
Two of us or none.
Please bear with me. I believe I have found a way.
Base destruction deferred.
Deferred.
Deferred? What does that mean?
I have temporarily slowed the process. I believe I can stall the sequence from its scheduled function so long as I remain interfaced with the system.
We need a more permanent fix than that.
The sequence is hardwired with every infrastructural element of this asteroid. There is no way to defuse it. Only Dax or Maddox knew how to abort the command, and unfortunately, they are dead.
Damn it.
Damn
Those
it.
guys really didn't want to take any chances.
No.
All crew are to remain clear until we figure this out.
There may be an easy solution to this.
Now, Slorine, to be fair,
It would require
the
the
cutscenes are
memory
good
of
for
a
me
dead
because I
man.
don't have to talk. Plus, they set the scene.
As long as I remain interfaced, the countdown will be infinitesimally slow. Letting go, however, would speed it up again. There are 13 seconds left.
That's
So what are you proposing?
nothing to worry about.
Although
Only
the
13
failsafe
seconds.
method was only known to Dax and Maddox. They have stored pertinent data on their dog tags.
Their dog tags?
Military identity tags, worn around the neck, offer personal memory storage.
Well, I can't speak for Maddox, but I am certain that I never saw one on Dax. Delia?
Neither have I, and I was the one who examined his corpse. Maybe we missed something.
Only one way to find out. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Right, let's go scan a grave, shall we?
I scanned for the chip inside the tag. It is clearly not on base.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. All right. Here we go. Here we are. Scanny, scanny, scanny.
There's nothing here either.
Strange. Dax was not supposed to leave Rhodia 2. Where could he have taken it?
Well, he flew around with me for a while. Before that... Oh, scrap. Scrap indeed. When I met Dax, he was a hostage of Bloodstar, down at Fort Cetus. It's likely that they took it from him.
Bloodstar? That is the local outlaw gang, right?
Yeah, Dax and I caused them a lot of pain. Fort Cetus was one of their major strongholds. Haven't been back there since our escape. Hold tight, everyone. I'll try to make this quick.
Indeed. Let's go. Boom, boom.
Be Careful, buddy. Bloodstar might have a few new tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah, they might.
But so do I. Never thought I'd be heading back one day. All I remember is nearly passing out after our launch. Feels like another lifetime. Yeah, you weren't a cyborg back then. You're just jealous.
Wow. That's quite a cutting remark, isn't it? You know, to say, ha, you just passed out. Yeah, I guess I got, you know, viridian burns and I was, you know, in a lot of pain. It's like, yeah, but you're a cyborg. Out. Right, Fort Cetus. There we go.
Hey, this is Adam Roslin speaking. You may remember me from the Minokawa's auction, among other things.
Nice.
I came to pick up some stuff from a friend, Dexter Bashar. Can we settle this civilly?
Roslin refused to act civilly at the auction, preventing the Bloodstar's ascension. This humiliation shall be repaid in full.
Jump suppressors, really? You know, none of this is necessary.
They cannot hear you. All communications have been blocked.
Great. You are leaving me no choice.
Okay, let's take some down.
Hive, can you get a reading on Dax's dog tags?
Bloodstar defenses obstruct active scans.
That can be changed.
Whoop, hello. That's that done. M1 coming in. There we go. Boink, boink, boink. Thank you.
Is it just me, or did they buff this place up big time?
I cannot say. I have never been here myself.
Never been here. Oh, overseer, go away. You're a pest. You are a pest. There we go.
Here before. I am astonished this base is still standing.
I was, but with a borrowed ship and barely any firepower. Dax made certain that we didn't linger long enough to regret it.
So you do
get some credits?
sometimes allow others to interrupt your carnage.
Credits, thank you.
I
Right.
will try not to take offense.
Try not to take offense. Okay. Oh, they keep jumping in. Will they stop jumping? Disable.
Last chance, guys. Hand over my friend's stuff, or say goodbye to your own.
Bloodstar is used to pain. The opportunity to annihilate its main aggressor is more important.
Wow. Well, you know, we give him the chance, didn't we? We give him the chance. We're going to take out the booster because I don't want the boosting. Okay, let's throw that turret there.
They're on to me.
Japan seems to have gathered most of its already thinned out forces here to be safe and regroup.
Kinda ironic if you think about it.
Come on, bomb thrower. Throw your bomb. Thank you. Bow. That's not what I wanted to do. I was just about to throw it in, he hit me with another one.
Bloodstar was hoping for an opportunity such as this.
Wow.
The opportunity for what? You're a suicide cult now?
Come on, blow up. There we go. Thank you. Give me the plasma. Nicey, nicey.
Rosalind's arrogance will be his downfall. Mansuri has seen many fools like him in her day.
Wow. She doesn't like me much, does she? She's not a fan. Definitely not a fan. One turret there, done. Okay.
This cycle of violence will end with Rosalind. Bloodstar will rise again.
It's a never-ending story with you, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to get rid of these bomb drones. Come here. Point your face at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. There we go. There we go. I just didn't like the fact they were firing at me all the time. There we go. Like kids. Repairing the drones. Keep the drones repaired. Let them do some of the work. Oh, hello. I don't know, destroyers just turned up. Should we deal with that? Okay, thank you. Whoop. Whoop. Thank you. Doing some damage, aren't they? They're doing some damage. Gonna get sitting right in your face. Sneaky one is this one. He's a sneaky badger. He's a sneaky badger. Hello. Bring some rockets, are you? Bringing rockets. What else giving me? Oh, another destroyer. Wow, they really don't like me, do they? They really don't like me. Okay, that's not one. Let's just make a little bit of a retreat there. Yeah, okay. Let's start. That one done. Blueprint. Oh, that was nice blueprints. Cool. Right. So he's over there. That gives us a little bit of a breather. They say if you do have any questions, do throw them into the chat. Lee will collect them and we'll try and answer them as best we can. If we're able to. As always. I don't like that destroyer sat there. He is going to be a pain, I think. Do you believe he's going to be a pain? Plasma, I love the plasma. Right, that's another one done. There we go, go. There we go. Trying to do me some damage, are they? How are we doing? There's a few more fuel tanks we need to get, that's fine. Nice. All the highlighted ones are obviously where we can attack, which is good. Right, so I was just about to say we need some more fuel tanks, and there they are. Hey. Right, let's do a spaceship core. And boom.
The base itself has been stripped bare.
Nice.
But there are still jump suppressors active.
Yep, there's still jump suppressors. Right. I think we might have to deal with him. I don't like him being sat there. Come on. In your face.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Got rid of him. I didn't like him being sat there. Made me nervous. Got corrosion missiles, which is nice. We'll go pick up our other stuff over here. Let's go pick up some wreckage to get the drones repaired. There we go. And pick up all this stuff. Thank you. Nice. Right, so we need more jump suppressors getting rid of. Hello.
That showed them.
That did show them, apparently. Right, where... I'm going in the right out. Oops, hello. I was too busy looking at the jump suppressor rather than looking at the actual... where I was heading. Okay, it's going in the wrong direction. Where are we? Oh, there. There we go. You were somewhere. I knew you were somewhere. Good. Good shot. I say good shot. Right, there we go. Right, one more. I think it's over this far side. Let's fly over there. Numbers are increasing, which is always a good sign. There it is. Turret's gone. Yeah. Jump suppressor. Disable. Yay.
And there goes your makeshift trap. Want to talk now?
There is no need for conversation. The items requested have been ejected near the hangar.
Grabbed.
Finally.
Finally.
That's all I've been asking.
Mansouri trusts this is sufficient.
I'm missing a dog tag here.
These are the belongings of Dexter Bashar. Nothing else was taken.
Hive, any news on the scans?
I cannot detect the transponder signal.
Damn.
What a waste of time. Let's head back and think of something new.
Damn it. So close. Excellent. Right, let's head back to home base.
We are being trailed.
Oh.
Star?
I cannot say. The pursuer noticed my scanning attempts and dropped.
How you doing,
out
Black
to
Belt Gamer?
superlight.
Good to see you
Show
again.
me where. We can't have anyone follow us to home base.
I marked the location in your HUD.
Okay. So let's go to there. Betty Frog's asked a question. I'll do these on the fly as they're coming in. Try and answer them. Was there actually a physical edition at some point beyond the art book? That is, in terms of a premium edition, I believe the only physical version we had. Obviously, we had the console versions, but for PC, I believe it was only the Kickstarter backer, which was the premium, and I do actually have one. So bear with me. Which was the steel case version, which is this one. Yeah, so you can see that in the thing, and inside, it does indeed come with the version of the game on the disc. But yeah, that's definitely a premium version, and I believe that was only available through the Kickstarter, as far as I'm aware. Also, as well, you did get the soundtrack. There we go, the Everspace 2 soundtrack. Sorry, I apologise if there is a back to front, obviously my cameras. But yeah, there we go. But that was a preview version because some of you will know I was a backer for Everspace 1 and Everspace 2, and that's how I got to know the team. And yeah, there we go. There we go. Right, so let's just tootle
This
on.
is where I last detected the pursuer from Fort Cetus.
There's someone right ahead. Let's check if it's them.
Let's go check if it's them. Indeed. Let's head over there. Flight Duchess, actually, that would be a good thing for us to just dive into, actually. Hello. Let's just knock on the coast out here. Yeah, let's call in the Flying Duchess. I've got a funny feeling. Scrap battle. There we go.
Hey. Hey, you. Why are you following me?
Don't shoot. I have what you're looking for. I can give it to you, but you need to take me to Dax first.
You want to talk to Dax?
Oh, hello.
Long story.
Long story.
We'll take her at the traders and tell me what you know.
Yeah. Right, let's just get docked here. I'll have a little...
Hey, Justine. Didn't expect you two to know each other. Need some privacy?
That would be perfect, Marie. Thanks.
I'll be down in the hold if you need me.
Cool.
So I take it that Dax never told you about me, huh? Figures, I guess.
He certainly never mentioned being friendly with a Bloodstar operative.
I'm just an intermediary, selling their loot at Prescott. A long-term contractor. You, on the other hand, are that military clone that Dax ran off with. You two have been spoiling things for my client for quite a while now.
Technically, I'm not a military clone. I have my clone father's personality.
Can pathogens travel from Gary's microphone to my headphones? It would be a first. I do apologize if I cough and splutter.
We used to run into each other at Union Bridge Station. Random at first, but after a while, well, you get the picture. At some point, Bloodstar got suspicious. They noticed I dropped off radar more often. Thought I might be selling them out. So they bugged my ship. When Dax told me about some kind of big haul he and his associates were preparing for, they stepped in and snatched him for interrogation. Look, I heard you tell Mansuri that you're looking for his dog tag. I can give it to you if you take me to him. He probably still thinks that I'm the one who sold him out.
I wish I could, but I can't. Dax is dead.
What?
He was killed when we were about to leave Cedo. I tried to save him, but his ship had caught fire. His body had taken too much damage.
Oops.
Guess not everyone could be a clone who just gets himself a new one, huh?
That's not how it works.
Take the dog tag and just go.
I'm sorry.
Bearer of bad news.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. That was a bit unfortunate. Unfortunately, we had to be the bearer of bad news. Question from Wizard Jerry there over on YouTube. Remember Michael said that the team has expanded somewhat to about 35. How's everyone doing so far? We've got a little bit bigger, but we've got some new people joining that we may talk about in the future. But yeah, nothing really to reveal. I know you guys are all going to fish for tidbits of information and stuff like that. Trust us, and we're trying to keep it very much under wraps about what we're going to be potentially working on, etc. in the future. But when we get to the point about talking about it, then trust us, we will talk about it. Up till that point, we're not going to be saying anything. So, yeah, as much as you're going to try and dig, I know it's fun, we're not going to be talking about it. But, yeah, once we get there, we will be, as always, shouting it from the rooftops. Tron. I remember watching Tron when I was... I don't actually know how old I would have been. Was it 84 that Tron, the original one, came out? I just feel like a very long time ago. Very long time ago. Yeah. So we're running a Vindicator 3+. Nothing really there that I'm going to go for. Indeed. Michael has put up the new team photo over on rockfishgames.com if you want to see some new faces. Oh, there he is. He's giving us a little wink there. There we go. There we go. Right, so at some point we will swap over from the Vindicator. I think we've played that kind of absolutely superb. But what I want to do is I just want to sell some stuff because I've seemingly got a... Let's just activate that while we're here. Any good? Autonomous set, slightly weaker. That's the autonomous anyway, so probably not. Let's we'll sell that for the time being. We've got powerful Nova flag. Interesting, yeah. That powerful Nova flak is okay, but it's not actually doing as well as that. It was 26. Pigeon Stare, obviously, still what we're rocking there. Damn, no, I'm gonna sell. I'm just gonna get rid. Gonna swap that out though. I think that might be worth a squidge of a change there. Sell that. do we want... That could be a good upgrade when we get to 27, which we're not far off. Speed gain on that. Energy consumption a little bit high. I'm just going to sell that for the time being. No. Just going to get rid of them. No, we're going to sell them. We're going to sell them. We're going to keep hold of that for the time being. Get rid. You know, I've just kind of got the Inferno. Inferno's quite good. Do we do the increase to the weapons or the shields? See, I've got some doozy stuff there. Do you know what? I'm going to put that in now. I'm going to swap that out. Swap that out. Get rid of that. I'm not going to use the cruise missiles because I know what happens with them. I tend to make a mess of myself. Things go boom. Yeah. I mean, the boosters are 22. Yeah. It's a difficult one. It was a difficult one. Look at Lee bringing in the facts there. People are talking about Reboot, which was obviously a CGI, very early days of computer graphics. I remember watching it as well, because obviously I've always been interested in computers, so when they were doing something like that, which was all CGI, very, very cool. Same with Tron. Tron blew my mind when I was a young lad. I think probably about 10 years old when Tron came out. But absolutely a fantastic TV series. Very antiquated now, obviously. I'm sure eventually in 30 years' time, when we look back at the games now that are being produced and the TV series and everything, and everything's just going to look a little bit old. But it is progress for you. It is progress indeed. So we got a question from Thunderstruck there over on Twitch. Excuse me. Will there be more modules for existing ships or more variants? The straight answer for that is no, unfortunately. For those of you who don't know, our development for Everspace 2 has now stopped. We're not producing any more content for it. We are looking to progress onto new projects, which we're not going to be talking about. So no, there's not going to be anything new coming to the game in terms of Everspace 2. So yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, that's where we're going to be with it for the time being. Right. Do I get rid of that? I mean, it's just gives me, the thing with that is that endurance it gives me plus 3 speed, plus 11% speed rather. I'm kind of torn between that. Yeah, to be honest with you, Thunderstruck, and to anybody else, we do try to be upfront and honest about things. We always have done, even through all development of our games. People can quite genuinely ask the questions, you know, are we going to see this, are we going to see that? And we'll you know, 99% of the time be quite upfront about it, because we feel that, you know, being honest with you, our supporters and our fans and potential players, it's a good thing to have, and I hope it shows, and it will show again in the future. But like I say, once we get to the point of being able to talk about things, we will do. That's nice, but very slow. Primus T, Triton Core. Nothing there that I really want. I've got lots of combat drones. Why have I got loads of combat drones? Let's get rid of some of them. Yeah, let's get rid of them. We don't want them. They can go. Mines are okay. Get rid of you. Get rid of them. Let's just do that. Yeah, we got rarity. Powerful spore missiles. Not bad. I don't think I'm going to use them though. Not generally something I would use. So I'm just going to sell that for the time being. I will sell that as well. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just see. So there we go. That was quite handily thing. But if you do have any more questions, just do throw them in. We'll try and answer them as best we can, as always. Right, onwards we go. So we've got to go back to Rodeo 2. Back to home base.
We received the dog tag. I recommend returning to base to stop the countdown.
Stop the countdown.
Are you listening?
I am. Let's get this over with.
There we go, road here too. Oh,
I
we
can
go.
sense a shift in your mood, from hopeful to positively melancholic.
Back at the jump gate, do you think I could have saved Dax?
I calculate a chance of 14% that the outcome could have been averted.
That was nice and almost cold there, Hive. Yeah, you know, about a 1 in 8 chance of saving him, but you didn't. Oh, Hive. Okay, let's get Dr. Hobis. So yeah, hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to play some of this, answer your questions, go through some of the details of the poll that we've had running this week, and we'll also do a 4K Rift and maybe a race.
You look broken, Clayco.
I'm fine. Eduardo, is this the thing you've been looking for?
The dog tag. Yes, perfect. So it was with these outlaws after all. I had never expected Dax to be this careless. He and Maddox were supposed to hide their tags somewhere safe and not drop them into enemy hands.
How does this dog tag work? Is it some kind of passkey?
Oh, no. It contains a chip with Dax's psychological data. The Colonial Fleet uploads each soldier's memories and combat experiences to Eterna. I diverted that data to their dog tags to keep the Comet plan secret. I must search for the precise information of how to cancel the self-destruct sequence. This may take some time.
Wait, so when you said this thing was a memory backup, you meant that literally?
It contains all of Dax's memories, yes. Up to the point of his last update.
Fascinating.
When you're finished, would you mind giving it back to me?
Oh, I already transferred a copy to my internal storage. You can have the original.
What's going on, Adam?
Nothing. I just need to check something.
Just needs to check something. Interesting. What does he need to check? What's he got planned? Right. Okay. Scan Dax's grave. So remember, this is all at the start of Wrath of the Ancients. It's one of the kind of leading quests. Oop! bit bricks. I do look a bit paler than usual.
Was that a DNA scan just now?
Yeah, I have been feeling special
the
effects.
The asteroid should protect it from cosmic radiation.
Yeah, I have been feeling poorly the past couple of days.
His DNA and snagged a chip containing
I thought we'd give it a try with the stream. So
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I could give Dax a second chance.
We're not talking about some magical resurrection, but something else entirely.
It is a kind of resurrection. I mean, I've been through it enough.
I'm not trying to stop you. I barely knew him, but I want you to be absolutely certain that it is the right thing.
It is the right thing.
If it helps, I can talk to the others, gather some opinions.
You think they'll disapprove?
I think they'll support you with whatever you choose to do.
I don't even know if it's possible, but there is a place where I can check.
Do what you have to do. Just don't rush it, okay?
Just don't rush it. Indeed, indeed. Right, some of you may have noticed that there is a little question mark over there, and if you haven't unlocked your perks fully, it might be something that you may need to investigate, because as you will find with Carla, that she has a thing called supervision, which you could unlock. Obviously, once you've unlocked Carla and you've got all the required things, it will reveal any remaining secrets in a location if most of the secrets have already been discovered. Now, if you go into a place that you've never been, you are not all of a sudden just going to be told where everything is, because that's not really a secret, is it? However, if you've done, as it says, reveals any remaining secret, if most of its secrets have been revealed, then that will give you a hint where certain things are. We'll always tell you how to actually work out those things, but it'll tell you where they are. So just something to bear in mind if you've never unlocked all of Carla's perks, which is a very damn handy. Yeah. Right. Oh, hang on. Yeah. We want to just do a mission. So different ending. Go to Boreas. Oh yeah, we need to do that. Right. So we can do this one. Let's do that. Let's set that to there. Whoop. Right. Hang on. Where? Oh, yeah. Actually, what have I got quest there? Let's see. I Heart Scrap. Do you know, I actually quite like the I Heart Scrap, so I'm actually going to do that one. We're going to go there, I think. I think we're going to go to Charybdis Bowl. Let's go there, shall we, instead? Let's go there. I do like that that mission. Good old Yon. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try and get there, folks. So we'll try and do the whole race, or attempt the race anyway. I won't say that I'll guarantee that I'll complete it. It is one of the shorter ones at Alcyone Station. So I prepped that one just to give it a go. Should we say? It is difficult. If anybody's never tried it, I don't always get the bronze time, but sometimes it's just a case of completing the course. Yeah, we'll try and do a rift. That's going to be quite a challenge as well. It's going to be a 4K rift in a gunship rather, not a bomber. Definitely in a gunship, which I think will be interesting. I have practiced that once. Okay, just for clarity, I have practiced that one once. Not saying that I'm gonna do anything good with it, but I have had a little bit of a practice.
Junk, trash, and tetanus.
Love it.
I really came back to this soul-forsaken place.
Did you not tell the businessman that Charybdis Pole was free of outlaws? As it stands, I am unable to confirm this.
You mean that Bloodstar unit over there? Maybe I should check it out.
There we go. Such a wonderful
hey, did that Bloodstar
vista.
just disappear?
Nope.
That would be physically improbable. I assume they simply went into hiding.
No, Flory, the gunship is for the rift. The bomber is going to be for the race. There we go. Look, see? And as I was saying anyway, a wonderful vista. I think we're very, very lucky with what the art team produced. I think we were just very lucky with what the whole team produced, to be fair, in terms of visual, audio, writing, designing. We're very, very lucky.
Oh, great, you're here.
There's Yon. How you doing, Yon?
Let's go in and do some business.
After you.
Welcome to Charybdis Recycling
There's
Plant,
Banjack.
where your garbage is our future.
That used to be my line. Good to meet you, sir. Name's Jan Davila. May I speak to the owner of this place?
He is at his desk over there.
Well, he looks kind of relaxed. Whatever's left of him, that is.
What happened to him?
He is awaiting redeployment.
Very patiently, I'd say.
What a sad story. I can relate. But with the original owner dead, salvage law allows me to take claim of this place.
You really want to do this?
Of course. Tell me, robot, how does this facility operate? Is it AI-driven or do you pay scavengers?
Nothing beats an AI.
Great! We can save a lot of credits if we don't have to worry about paying an actual workforce.
Say, that AI running everything, is that you by any chance?
Negative.
Well, that's a relief.
We use multiple units based on the same operating system. All of them are broken.
Broken?
Only 2 drill units may still contain operational copies, but they have drilled themselves into the ground.
Salvaging machines can be bought, but a new AI specifically designed for this terrain would be very
expensive indeed.
Would you...
Yon Davila is very
name, by the
much
way?
a man of money, isn't he? You can tell.
Would you mind checking the drill units? I really just need one in good shape, so I can make copies for the remaining machines. I will pay you, of course.
Sure, sounds simple enough.
Great! You can literally smell the potential of this place.
I'm not sure that's what you're smelling, but sure.
Cool, so we're going to check out where we're drilled. Slory Tetson over on YouTube is asking, specifically for me, playing any games other than Everspace 2 these days? To be fair, I've been playing quite a bit of Path of Exile 2, which is a free-to-play action RPG from Grinding Gear Games. I've been playing it for about a year now, but there was a new update that came out. I think it was November time. The Fate of the Val and the Druid stuff. So I've been playing quite a lot of that, playing through the campaign again and every time, and so that's kind of really got me hooked at the moment. Although coming up in the next month or so, something like Crimson Desert is going to pique my interest for definite. And I'm just thinking one other thing that I really, hang on, where I feel. I'm just trying to remember. I've got it on my wish list as well. It's called Replaced, which is like a 2.5D side scroller, Batman Arkham Asylum kind of combat in it as well. That looks really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's going to be in the next month or so, I think, as well. So yeah, March is looking quite good for thing. But yeah, that's yeah. I mean, what are you guys playing as well? I mean, obviously we know you're gamers. You don't always just stick to Everspace 2 or Everspace 1, and you know, I'm sure there's lots of other space games that you play, or even games outside the genre. It could be, you know, a game that you've played for years and years and years, and you keep going back to. So, what is it that you play? What is it that you like? Let's go find these AI drills while we're here.
So, apparently there are 2 drills with functional AI units which randomly dug themselves into the ground.
Yeah, that one's stuck in
Makes you wonder how intelligent that makes those units.
Well, they assessed their situation and determined that their only way out of this hellhole was down. I would say they are indeed very intelligent.
I love Hive. His sarcasm is amazing. As a Brit, I thoroughly appreciate sarcasm. Later after we playing lots of old stuff. Says Bearded Frog. Wizard Jerry said I've been addicted to Helldivers 2 since Everspace 2 wrapped up. Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Helldivers 2 the other day. I haven't played in a long time, but no, it was nice to get back in there.
Found the first hole.
There we go. Oh, there we go. No Man's Sky, yeah, the big update for that. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. I mean, we appreciate, you know, other games in the same genre as ours, if it's space related and even non-space related. And it's what the design team and everybody on the team, you know, think, oh, that's cool from that game, and we take a lot of ideas from other games and stuff like that. So you can check the unit, and you know, it's a way that you can busted. No. And it's how, you know, you kind of get the ideas of what we are. Where's the exit? I nearly lost my exit point there. Whoop, go around in a circle. So yeah, a lot of things can kind of give you an idea of something that might work. Florrie's playing Space Haven. Okay, I've not heard of that one. And Stone Shard is always a nice time too. Okay, cool. I mean, it's great. I love when everybody's talking on our Discord about the games that they're playing and what they like and what they don't like, and it's cool, you know, because, you know, we're fans of gaming. Everybody's a gamer. If you play a game, you're a gamer.
The drills dug themselves in.
Thunderstruck saying that they'll back playing Terraria, yeah, and Warframe. Cool. Yeah. I've got a friend who plays a lot of Warframe, and probably Terraria as well. It's almost like you're related. There we go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you.
Again? I wonder if these drones belong to the Bloodstar unit we saw earlier.
Yeah. Well, let's get some of these freebies. Oh. Here are crystals. Thank you. Give me that. I do need crystals. There we go. Thank you. Now, if I had a flak, I'd flak mine this, but you know, I don't, so I can't. I can craft one. Transfer all. Transfer all. Cool. Some freebies.
Clothes, food. Someone seems to be bunkering up here.
Indeed.
All right. Fingers crossed.
It is in a fragile state, but still operational.
Yeah.
All right, better not touch it then. I'll let the businessman figure out how to salvage it.
There we go. Right, out we go. Out we go. Now, we've kind of got a decision to make here. Obviously, I know what this is kind of coming, but we've got a decision to be made.
Hey, if you don't shoot, we won't shoot back. We have no beef with you.
Coming from Bloodstar, that's a first.
I know that guy. He's the one who's been hunting down our people for a while now.
Is that true?
Hunting down may overdramatize it a little. More like you guys seem to keep getting in my way.
Told you, I'm blasting him here and now.
No, hold it.
Yeah,
Let's talk
exactly.
first.
Hold it.
Feel free, but I'm keeping my crosshairs on him.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Bloodstar is falling apart. Thanks in part to you. If we want to survive, we need a fresh start. That's why we came here.
Cool.
More hostiles are incoming.
Have your people stand down or I'll shoot.
That's it. I'm clearing him out.
I said hold it.
Hold it.
Look, we have nowhere to go. We're tired of being outlaws.
So the question's going to be is that we're going to make a decision here about whether we side with the Bloodstar or we don't side with the Bloodstar.
Seriously?
And pretty much the staking their case for being a little bit kind of in a problematic situation now. And seeming like some of you...
We're right. We're desperate.
There we go.
Now,
they are desperate.
What do you say?
Sorry, I don't have any vacancies. But there is a chance that I can get the new owner of this yard to hire you.
You're not talking about that scrappy scavenger bot, are you?
No, I'm talking about an investor from the homeworlds who just arrived.
Ah, you see.
But the way I read him, he'll only consider you if there are no alternatives.
We are the only alternative out here.
I see.
At least the only one with an organic brain. Give me some space so I can figure this out.
Thanks. It's all we're asking for. Okay, everyone. Let's scram. We shouldn't be this out in the open.
There we go.
Are
So
you seriously considering sabotaging the drill for these criminals?
So what do we do?
To be honest, I could
What do we do?
more to these Bloodstar exiles than to that opportunistic Davila guy.
What if both sides are not compatible?
If the Bloodstars were willing to get along with the guy who shot up their bases, I'm confident that they can get along with anyone.
Yep, so morally dubious at worst. So we either blow up the AI that's in the tunnel or we just tell the entrepreneur, and then that kind of does it. Obviously it doesn't have a massive effect in what you're going to do, but I don't think, you know, to be fair to the Bloodstars, they've just kind of gone, you know what, we're desperate, we're in trouble, you know, we need a bit of help. So I think I'm going to go, do you know what, we might just have to blow this up and decide from there exactly what they need to do. So, boom. Oh look, it's broken.
Let's hope for the best.
There we go. Whoop. There we go. Whee. Let's go speak to Yon and have a word. Grey Adam. It's probably Grey Adam now, yeah. To be fair, I think that's what he's always been trying to do. As I think it kind of wraps up towards the end of Wrath of the Ancients.
How did it go?
No luck there. The units are both busted. But I met a bunch of potential workers who would be willing to operate this place manually.
Workers? You mean like in the flesh? I don't know. Getting a new customized AI is still a lot cheaper than hiring a complete workforce. Apart from wages, I'd have to pay for living quarters, a protein farm, maybe some entertainment and sports facilities to keep them and their families happy.
All of that could be a business opportunity of its own.
Hey, you know what? You're
right.
right. This is
You are right.
ingenious. I'll create an entire economy based on all these people living here. I need to head out and start negotiations with them ASAP.
So you still want to invest in this dump?
Of course. At college, I was always the top of my class. Recapitalizing this operation will take maybe 2 or 3 sole years. Once this place turns profitable, I'll be off looking for my next project. So I won't be here for long.
Off for his next project.
If you say so.
He's already planning. Yandeval. Oh. There we go. Yeah, cool. Right, let's see. Ironically, everything that we kind of just stole from within there, we can sell to this place. It's like, yeah, there you go. Have fun with it. 126, 130. So that's slightly better, but energy consumption is higher. Do you know what? I'm actually going to swap that out. It's time for that to go. Let's sell. Let's sell. Let's get done. What's the boost on the one? Okay. Structure increased device damage, stabilizes. It's quite an interesting one because you gain 350 on your weapon outputs and your shield as a combined total, but you lose on the boost. Yeah. Honestly, don't know with that one. Really don't know. Right, anyway, let's get out. Actually, let's just see what we want to do next. So we've done that. Rips in Space, we're still doing a different ending. So we're going to go to Alcyone, which is obviously there, all the way over there. Yeah, okay. So Boreas again. Okay. Right, let's go back to home turf, shall we? Oops, plenty adjust. Let's get out of there. If you have any more questions, please throw them into the chat. I'm more than happy to answer them. I know we've answered many thousands over the course of Everspace 2 and Everspace 1, but we never mind repeating them. We never do. Right, home base. Hang on. Let me just bring up the map. I need to tag home base. There we go. Home base. Report. Now, if you remember back in November, I think it was November, we actually had Gero on, who was our audio director, and we asked him a lot of questions. We got through most, but then there were some follow-ups, and I've completely forgotten up to now, but just to answer those that were there, I have got copies of his answers here. So some people were asking what music genres does Gero most prefer for himself, and his answer was he loves odd time music, things like Carnival, Old Genesis, Jazz, Tesseract, 12-Foot Ninja, etc. Now, out of all of those bands, I think I'd only heard of one, and that was the Old Genesis, which was kind of Peter Gabriel, who I believe is actually his birthday today. So there's a kind of little bit of a tangent and a connection there. Does Gero produce music outside of games? Yes, he does. Mainly hard stuff in terms of like metal or heavy metal kind of tunes are his preference. And we asked what is his favourite bands, and his most liked band currently is one he's already mentioned, which is called Carnival. So it's spelt with a K, so Karnivool, so a distinct spelling of that. And then the last one was, amongst his designs, does Gero have a favourite weapon sound and or favourite music track he has created? And he says that he kind of likes all the sounds and the songs. It's more like dependent on his mood or the situation within the game. So there we go. I just thought I'd follow up on those and get them out of the way, because I have had the answers, because I did follow up with him, but never got around to be able to relay that information to you guys that were interested. Bearded Frog, does he somewhere he releases his solo project? Not that I'm aware of, Bearded Frog, not that I'm aware of. I think he has played in bands previously, but I don't know what his current project is in terms of that. So is Gero named after Dr. Gero? I have absolutely no idea, to be fair. But yeah. It was a great interview, actually. I think we've been very lucky with all the devs spending their time, to answering a lot of questions that we have from you guys, and obviously me when I interview them. And it's nice to peel back that curtain and kind of get to know them and have a good chat and a conversation with them. It's not something that we've done before, and I think we're very lucky that the team are very open to it. So hopefully we'll get more of them in the future. I think I've got at least 3 more people that I've got lined up, obviously HCK as well, so but we'll get some more of those recorded for the future streams as well, which I think is going to be fabulous. Right, let's we want to go to Alcyone, don't we? Right, let's go to there. Travel. Let's get out of there. Whee! Let's fly away. Do, do, do. Here we are. Come on.
Another trip to the Life Fantastic thanks to spatial bypass technology.
I love how upbeat Adam is about travelling like that. To be fair, I was about that excited when I got my faster internet as well. So I kind of get the enthusiasm. Not the same, okay? You know, travelling through thousands of light years or light seconds across the galaxy is not maybe the same as getting improved internet. But it is for me. Right, off we go, Boreas. Let's see what we're going to do there. Indeed, we do have a, Lee's just pointed out there, we have a specific Discord forum category that we have all of our upcoming interviewees question pages. So if you do want to answer, or ask a question that we might be able to answer, then drop something in there and we'll add it to their sheet. The Light Fantastic, is that a Terry Pratchett reference? It could actually be, to be fair. There's many Terry Pratchett, or Sir Terry Pratchett's fans on the team, me included. I actually got to meet the great man once, and he got to sign one of my books. One of my treasured possessions. Great author. Sadly missed.
This is it. The clone carrier's right up ahead. Hive, do you think I'm doing the right thing?
Moral dilemmas are beyond the scope of my programming. Besides, we have company.
Scavengers. Great.
Right, let's deal with these. Come on then. Whee, hello. Oh, no, you don't. Boop. Thank you. Thank you. Boink. Boink. Meow. Turret. Ow! That wasn't very nice. Retaliator bomber, was it? There you go. Thank you.
More enemies are about to jump in.
More enemies.
And... Ghost?
It wasn't easy to follow you with all that weird spatial bypass magic. So, the doc filled us in on your plan. Touching, but also crazy.
Too crazy?
You're about to give a pal a second chance. We've all got your back on this. Pulled straws on who was allowed to help, so you wouldn't have to do it alone.
Not sure if I should at all, though.
Take your time. Make up your mind. We're busy for now, anyway.
Yeah, there you go. Friends have arrived. Indeed, I've read all of his books as well, many, many times. First book I ever read of Soterius was Good Omens with Neil Gaiman. I got lent it by a friend, and then I was.
You will awaken the ghosts again.
You talking about me?
No, me. This is where all my clones were grown.
That's
Oh,
wild.
hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ooh. Let's just hold on a bit there. We're getting a little bit of a. I don't like him since sat over there, so I'm going to deal with him if I can.
Armor's down.
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Wow. Might be in trouble here.
They just keep coming.
Yeah.
Do not reawaken the mortal one.
Oh. I'll get hit bad here. I'm just going to bring up this wreckage because I need to repair the drones. Level 27. Wow, that just gave me a little bit of a... Oop. Right, I really don't want him. Go away. Go away. Just literally just as we're sliding by. There we go.
I guess their superstition kept them at bay.
Nice.
This place would have been picked clean long ago.
Your newly hatched friend will have to get used to it. A lot of folks are scared of clones, oh immortal one.
No one would know. Not if he's showing up in any registries. Let's talk at the carrier. The air inside is breathable, but the environment is sub-zero. I'll have Hive reactivate the life support systems.
Cool. Well, I'm just going to collect all this stuff because this is all fun. These. Thank you. Give me the things. Give me the things. Right, let's go. Let's go. Lee says I have a copy of the trilogy. Found it in a used bookstore. Yeah, oh, nice, cool. Yeah, I think some of his characters from Sir Terry's Discworld stuff are just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I particularly like Sam Vines and
protocols uploaded.
Granny Weatherwax. I think they are very and the Patrician. I just think they're such clever characters.
Let's start by fixing it up.
So we are doing this.
Yeah, I made up my mind. I am going to clone Dax.
Spoiler alert. To be fair, I think I'm in territory of very much spoilery for Wrath of the Ancients.
Every time I come back here, it gives me the creeps.
What? You afraid you might bump into yourself?
Wouldn't be a first. Let's move him to the adaptation chamber. He's ready for a memory transfer.
Yeah, excuse me.
Bet he's in for one hell of a hangover.
It shaved a few years off him. At least. Look, let me handle this from here. You stay here, in case things go sideways. Memory transfer is underway. Done. Let's see how it worked.
Let's see how it worked. Did it work? Did it not work?
Who are you? Hey, buddy. Guess you don't know me. We picked up your memory chip from Justine. I'm a friend.
Then how come I don't know you?
We met after your last memory backup, before...
Hey, what's up with these?
Right, give me a sec. Careful.
What is going on here?
What is going on here?
Easy there.
Now you're gonna tell me everything.
Your name is Dexter Bashar. You split from the fleet with Henley Maddox and a droid named Eduardo. You made base on Rhodia 2. And then, you met me.
I'm not stupid. This place is a cloning facility. What have you done to me?
There's the iconic
Listen,
line.
You were taken by the Bloodstar gang and tortured. We escaped together. But then you were killed.
What?
But we brought you back.
What the hell do you people want from me? Is this about the job?
Calm down. Let me start over.
I've heard of scammers using memory-altering drugs. But cloning the target is new. You're after the treasure, right? Well, fat chance.
The treasure's gone. The comet has passed. Wait, let me explain.
Boom. Dax's foot to your head. That's not a good combination. Definitely not a good combination.
Ghost, wake up.
That was one angry dude. He hit me like a freighter.
And he took your ship.
What?
I've got a tracker on it. Dax must have used the logs to find Kala's directions and jumped out. He headed straight to Prescott.
He did.
If we hurry, we might catch him.
My baby. If he tears that upholstery, I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Wow. Ghost's not a happy bunny there, is he? Not a happy bunny at all. Don't damage the upholstery, whatever you do. Here we are.
Coming here.
Press go.
There's still a bounty on my head.
Don't worry. We'll find Dax, take back your ship, and be out again. Easy.
Don't jinx it.
Hi. Do you detect him?
Give me a moment. It is difficult to be precise in this traffic. There he is.
Dax? Hey, Dax! He's trying to get away.
Be gentle when you try to catch my baby.
I will temporarily disable all lethal weaponry.
What? Okay, right. Just gonna check. Do we have any? No, we don't. Damn. I was hoping we did. Oh, we do. Sorry, I lie. Let's just put that in.
Yeah, talk to him. Don't let him do anything stupid.
Now, we could. Just need to get close enough to him, which is easier said than done.
Okay.
Boom.
Nowhere to go.
There we go.
Let's talk.
Oh, hello. Doink.
Dax.
I could add pressure by applying highly annoying whining sounds to the ship's interior.
Much like what you do with me?
Wow.
Very clever. I'm impressed. Let me demonstrate.
What the? Make it stop!
Hey, you're not Dax.
Is that the guy who sold me this beauty? Damn it. I knew something was off. 'Twas too good to be true.
I want you out of that ship now.
He wants to out of that ship now.
You can dock at the market below. Just turn off the whining.
Rude.
Just turn off the whining.
You morons know that this baby is an antiquity in the making, right? If there is just one scratch on it, I swear.
Careful now. If anyone gets to worry about her, it's me.
Tough luck, dude. I bought her fair and square.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Do you noobs even know whose ship this is? It belonged to Ghost the Pain Giver, Scourge of Smuggler's Wheel. If you want it, you can have it for 500,000 credits.
The Pain Giver? Really?
That's a new one.
Aren't you worried that the Pain Giver might want his ship back?
Nah, he's gone. Probably dead. Just like that guy who commissioned the bounty on his head. Got pushed out of an airlock. Gang stuff. You wanna know.
Wait, what? Sandpiper's dead?
So you do know Jack?
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because I am Ghost.
What?
This is my ship.
oh, scrap. Oh, damn. Look, you can have it back. I didn't know.
Wait, the guy who sold it to you.
It did.
Do you know where he went?
He is the Pain Giver.
Wanted to buy a new ship. Asked about the jump gate to Ethon. If it's functional and all.
Ethon? Dax mentioned that he used to be stationed there.
Ethon.
You glued a cup holder to my canopy.
Screw this. I'm out.
Son of a... After all
Glued
this
a cup holder to my canopy.
Ghost?
Of course, with Sandpiper gone, looks like I'm a freer man now. Weird.
You want to head back to Rhodia? Get used to your new freedom and all? I can go after Dax alone.
Right, but pass on a dropkick to that sucker when you see him, okay? The Pain Giver. I could get used to that.
Yeah, dear. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, let's just check. Seems we're at the black market. It'd be rude not to check out here, wouldn't it? Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. We'll drop that one in then. There we go. Because that's a 26 and that was only a 24. So it is a nice upgrade. So, yeah. We'll sell that. Sell that. Yeah, we don't need small arms. Our breakers go. That can go. That can go. Yeah. Not interested in that. No. Too many downsides to that. Yeah. But yeah, for that, for that little sequence. A few people to get caught out of it, and I think it was very clever from the design team, is when you're chasing down Dax, it wasn't Dax obviously in the end, sometimes you can't always damage him, and you can hit him, you know, so if you can get close enough to him, but if you have EMP on ship, you can use that, or you can quickly craft some EMP missiles, slot them in, boop, there you go. There is ways around you actually stopping him, so yeah, definitely think that through of all the permutations. There we go. So let's just no injector. I don't think we need that. Oh yeah, we don't need that either. I'm not going to use that. I think I'm actually going to dismantle that for bits. It's a level 22 now anyway, so it's way outside of that. That booster. I think we'll have to swap to that though. That's way too much of a drop though, I think, now for that energy core. Even though it's a symbiosis. Let's just dismantle. Yeah. The more you think about it, the worse it gets, kind of thing. Yeah. Right. So let's quickly head on our way, and then we shall switch to do the rift. I think the rift will be good. Whoop. Right, let's actually, where were we going? Mission is back to Aethel Gate. Okay, so I'll show on that. Let's just do that. Let's just set that waypoint. Cool, let's go. Go. So yeah, we'll try and get through that. I'll give you guys the girls the choice.
Hey Adam, how did it go?
We might not get both of the things done, either the race or the rift. The rift is probably going to take a bit longer because it's a good challenge. The race I could hold over to next time. It's entirely up to you. I'm just looking at the time as to whether I'll fit it all in.
Still searching your friend's memories. It's one of those haystack needle operations. Everyone else is holding out at Turene's.
We're fine. Just focus on Dax, okay?
He's not making it easy. We'll get there.
It's not making it easy.
Talk to you soon.
He's definitely not making it easy. Like I said, the race that I've got is the one at Alcyone Station, which is very short. It's only about 35 seconds. That's if you complete it in time, obviously. Which...
Hive, is that gate safe?
It is a pre-war model. It requires no jump key, but a good amount of engineering expertise.
How cool
Someone
does this
passed
look?
through it recently before they overcharged it to get rid of pursuers like you.
How beautiful
Must
is
have been
this?
Dax.
That's so cool.
Who else would enter a star system that could go supernova at any time?
So cool.
Can we decharge it? Maybe I could lower the amount of energy aimed at the gate. This was one hasty job. I should be able to fix it.
Cool. Right, let's just dodge the jump gate. Let's go do that. Once we get through there, then we'll switch to do the race. It seems like people want to do the race first. Like I said, I might not have time to do both, but we can always hold over either. There you go. Ah, I was hoping to grab that on the fly and it didn't work. Ow! Thank you. There we go. Nice. That one's still connected? Yeah, it is. Ah, rubbish.
What a feat of brilliant engineering. Let's catch up with Dax.
Cool. Right, let's just repair the drones. Okay, let's get them. Don't forget to lean and stick your tongue out when you race. It's the best strat. That's probably going to happen, to be fair. I can see me doing that, quite honestly. I think, to be honest, anybody that doesn't do that, look, you know, you're not trying hard enough. Such a cool effect. Here we are.
thought I'd be back here so soon. This place is a wasteland.
Oh yeah, you got to squint at the
Levels from the
end.
near supernova star led to the system's uninhabitable status. Only the most desperate outlaws still venture this far.
Dax and Maddox were stationed here back in the war. Can you mark their former outpost for me?
I do not detect anything in the vicinity.
Cool. That's always good. Right, Union Hope. Boink, 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 boink.
Hey, did you see that?
Did I see that?
Bouncing HUD marker. There are
Indeed.
beanbags nearby.
Excuse me?
The Dax's MO, signal distractors. We also set some up to hide our station at Rhodia.
Rhodia Station.
Looks
you
like
see.
that wasn't the first time they put them
Very
in play.
If distractors are in your
It seems such a long time ago when we were doing the
close
little tease reveals of Aethon
all points of
and
potential
all the
interest
little
in the
flybys that we were
Excellent.
doing.
The
Not
hunt is
telling
on.
you too much, but showing you little bits. I mean, that's over a year ago now, something like that, when we started doing the reveals, which was really, really cool. Right, I'm just going to save that there, and before I forget, do the stream save. Right, just give me a minute. I'm just going to switch over to the other save, and then we shall be back very, very shortly. Don't forget to follow us over on all the various places, Facebook, Discord, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, if you're not already on there. Instagram as well, LinkedIn for the professionals of you out there, and Twitch. Do join us on all the various places. Just having a quick slurp, 1 second. Back to the gameplay. Right, we're loading this up. We're loading up. So this is literally, I've just grabbed a bomber. I didn't particularly pay any attention. I just grabbed a bomber from somebody else's game save. So whoever's game save is this, it's a very high level one. So we must have been doing some testing with it. But I haven't necessarily got the fastest ship out there or anything like that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, we've got a nice boost on there as well. But we'll have to see how this goes. So we are going to be doing first person, obviously, as we are there. We are going to be turning inertia dampeners off. You can see that in the far corner now, the inertia dampeners off. If some of you don't know about inertia dampeners, it's something that we don't have set by default in the game, simply because we cast it as a slightly more advanced flying technique, and it can be very confusing for new pilots if they should accidentally toggle it on. So it's not set by default. There is an option within the settings to turn it on and off, and pretty much it just, as you progress, you can see I'm still floating in that direction, and that is because my inertia dampeners are off. If I were to turn them back on, all of a sudden I would slowly come to a halt. So this race is one of the smaller ones. It's not particularly large in terms of length, however it's a little bit tricky, so we're going to give this a few goes. Now you can see somebody's already raced this, so this is not my times. But to get bronze you need at least 36 seconds, silver 24, gold 20, platinum 17, and whoever this was has done it in 19.579. Now, just as a heads up, in the future we are going to bring back some race challenges, and what we're going to do is we're going to particularly pick one race, and then over that month I want you boys and girls to produce your best time. We did it many years ago, I think back in, I want to say 2023, possibly 2024, where we had all the races, but I'm going to try and do it so that we get some video evidence of all what you guys can do, and put me to shame with a specific build in terms of, hey, a bomber at so-and-so, you know, doing this, and see how well you can pull it. I'm going to throw it down and put the faith in and say he pulls it off despite all the odds. If I'm honest, I'm just going to preface this. I've tried this and I've never got within the time. I finished the course.
You have finally lost the will to venture further. This moment was inevitable.
Okay, thanks, Hive. Yeah, I'm just talking to the fine people. So, we're going to be inertia dampeners, first person. This may take a few goes, but just bear with me, will you? We may have to reset this. So anyway, let's try. So inertia dampeners are off. Let's go. Let's go. Boop. I want to make a good start. Come on. I try not to give it too much boost because if you do, it goes wrong. It goes so wrong. Now, let's get the tongue out, don't I? But it's very difficult to talk with the tongue sticking out. But anyway, let's see. Over we go. Come on. Come on. We're going through. We're going through. We're going through. Hello. Oh, we missed one. No, we fluffed it. We fluffed it. We fluffed the gate. Oh, whoa. It's going wrong. It's all gone Pete tongue. It's gone Pete tongue. Well outside the time now. Oh dear. We're going to restart that one. That was shocking. It was going so well to start with, wasn't it? I think it was because I wasn't sticking my tongue out. I was talking too much. Let's try again.
And there he goes, flying like an eagle. But in space, a space eagle.
A space eagle. Oh dear. I love that accent. Hello, Maurice. Come on, we got this, come on, we got this, come on. That's it. There we go. It's getting the right time for a little bit of boost in a certain direction. Come on, what are we on? 24, we got this. Oh dear. We managed to do it in bronze. Oh my word. That is the first time that I've actually managed to do that. Out of all the times I've been doing it. I managed to get a bronze. I didn't fail it. Oh dear. I honestly did think I was going to manage that all. It is very, very difficult. Honestly, if you've never tried it just for... Oh, hello. I better put my nurse temperatures back up. Just for the fun of it, I do recommend people try it because it's fun. It's my perfect was not place was my solid dissector. It was, and I have done a little bit of practice on that one. I like I say, I've done about 5 or 6 runs just to remember the course because every race is different. So yeah, it's I think I'll just do it again just so that we can prove it wasn't totally luck. So yeah, we got bronze. So yeah, you could use devices, and we've seen the scores that some people got before, which were just ridiculous in time. I think some people were doing this in, I want to say, about 12 seconds, which is nuts. Now, could I get silver? No. But then again, I am using something that has no inertia dampeners on, which doesn't really help. So we're going to try it one more time just for fluke and just to prove that it's actually me that's doing it before anybody says that it's probably not him. He's probably pre-recorded this. And he's just played over the video. Right, anyway, let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can try and get a slightly better time. But I'm not convinced. The thing with the bomber as well is that I think the good thing is that it's such a large ship that you can kind of clip through the rings quite easily. So yeah, it can be. Oh no, we fluffed it. I got a little bit too special there. I was only just out of time there. Even though I completely fluffed it, which was unfortunate. Right. I think if I hadn't got that 10-second penalty, I'd have been okay there. That tongue, yeah, people are like, the tongue, you're forgetting the tongue again. Not forgetting the tongue. You're so concentrated, it's ridiculous. Right, last time. This doesn't feel smooth. It does not feel smooth. Now, 24 seconds. We're outside this time at all. Oh, we hit that just as we were doing it. We got bronze again, so we got within the 30 seconds. The 36 seconds. So I think the first run was 30. I want to say 32, 34. I can't remember. I'd have to look back on the VOD. But we've done it twice. There we go. So if you want a challenge, by all means do go ahead and have a challenge with no inertia dampeners in first person in a bomber. Yeah, give it a whirl. See how well you can do it or how bad you can do it, because it's one of those extra challenges that it's not something we put in, and if we'll do more of these in the future, but if you want that extra challenge, go ahead. Right, I'm not going to do the rift. I don't think I'm going to be able to manage that. Lots of concentration, getting a bit of an headache, so we're going to go switcheroo again, over back to the intermission just while I get everything set up. Just bear with me. It's probably the easiest race for a bit. To be fair, Bearded Frog, it probably is. I know there's much more difficult ones, which, it is what it is. But, hey, still got to do it. Right. There we go. Right. Are we ready? Let's have a look. There we go. We got some screenshots. So, every month, you boys and girls produce some wonderful screenshots wherever they are, whether they're on Reddit. UDAV7474, how you doing over on Twitch? Wherever you are, whether you're on Reddit, you're on Discord, whether you're on Steam. I mean, Steam has a plethora of screenshots, but if you do put them onto social media, do tag the team, Everspace Game or Rockfish Games, whichever you want to do, and Lee will predominantly pick those up. Slowing, take care, my friend. See you all in the future. But yeah, if you do produce some screenshots from within the game, do let us know. We want to see them, and you may just feature each month when we look at the top pick from the Rockfish Game dev team. Now, the dev team are given a choice of 10 every month, and I pick them out from screenshots that I see, not necessarily because they're the most popular from what people have upvoted or anything like that. If I find them interesting or if they're different, then I tend to pick them, I have the easy job really, because I get to pick them and then I give them to the team. Now this first one is from our Discord. Excuse me. And it's from Typed Kibbles, one of our regular screenshot providers. And you can see the lovely gate there, the disused gate. Now, I like this. It's a wonderful vista as it is, but I like this one particularly because they've taken it down, give you some perspective of the size of the actual gate, with it being so close to the disrupted station that's kind of in pieces now, which was obviously previously a hubbub of traffic, probably, etc. But I like this one just because of it being a different perspective, which again made it a little bit more unique. So fair play to Type Kibbles, one of our top 10. It wasn't the top choice from the team. Again, I have no input in what they choose. Sometimes I think they're wrong, but who am I? There's many of them, and they all get to choose their favourites. But this one is from Typed Kibbles, which was there. Next up is this one. Now, this is from a newish player called Gnome Slice. Yeah, you've got a slice of gnome with this one over on Steam. Now, they put in dozens of screenshots, and I could have chosen 10 of theirs just literally from them this month. They've done some really great screenshots, but in fairness, I picked out the ones that I thought were best. We've seen something similar to this before, and I'm sure a lot of you will look at that and go, that's very much like Battlestar Galactica. And I think it is. I think there's probably a little bit of that in the design from the team as well, with the launch tubes from Battlestar Galactica, if you've ever watched it. And I think that's what appealed to me as well. So we definitely had to throw in some of Gnome Slice's pictures. And this one, again, I thought was going to be higher. I know they say this every time because everybody has a preference, but I thought this one was going to be slightly higher than where it is. But a wonderful shot from Gnome Slice, who's done a great job of all these different ones, which you'll see as well, because they've got a couple in here as well. Another person that has been brilliant in producing artwork, screenshots from our game, is one called Eve. Again on Steam. All the rest of these are from Steam, and they've put in a plethora of images as well, or I chose some of theirs. Now, I thought this was quite unique, literally because I didn't see the ship in the middle. I literally did not notice their ship because it was blending in so well with the lighting from this environment, which is so green and almost kind of sinister again. You think they're sat waiting. They're just hiding in a bus shelter, or a space bus shelter, should we call it, which I thought was really, really cool. But it didn't react very well with the team. It was there from 7th place as such. Well, 10, 9, 8th place, really. But I thought it was really, really cool. All the debris, you know, they've got the combat drone there in the corner that's just flying around, just waiting for the ship to activate. And it looks like any second they're going to go in and dive and take on whatever ships are there. As I'm glad you noticed it. I didn't even notice it, and it was just like, yeah, that's a cool shot. I like that, how they've kind of focused in on the arc of the actual body of that ship, whereas all of a sudden there's another ship there as well. But that was from Eve over on Steam again, who produced some great stuff. Now, switching back to, hang on, let's see that. Oh, there we go. This one I thought was going to be in the top 3. My preference would have been in the top 3 for this, but the team didn't think so. They put this way down in 7th, and this one is from Gnome Slice again. They've produced some wonderful shots, absolutely stunning, and this was one of them that I thought, this could do well. And I like it because it's not just a picture of the planet. You can see that there's the asteroid in front of it, which kind of gives it that size perspective. I can't remember the actual kind of phenomenon, but when the moon is kind of lower to the Earth, you know, or any kind of scenery or skyline, it makes it look bigger. And this, I think, gave the similar effect. But I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But again, it's a wonderful vista. I mean, that planet, you know, for whatever is either breaking apart, it's, you know, in state of decay, and then there's asteroids in the foreground. So amazing slot from Gnome Slice, but again, didn't get high as I expected. But again, I'm not the one that picks it. It's down to the team. Next up is this one from a new player on Steam. As I've said, they're all following up from Steam, and this one is from Boban. I like this one just because of the contrast. We've got the deep green, the deep darkness of the area, or a blood moon, yeah. And there's this destroyer dishing out quite a bit of pain to their ship. Now, I think they've done very, very good because they've literally stopped their ship, or they're flying through, but seemingly they've just fired some rockets off into the distance, but they are getting some hits from the destroyer. But again, very much Battlestar Galactica kind of vibes, where the ships are firing out a lot of munitions, and I think we're getting this from this destroyer shot as well. But again, this one was only in 6th place from Boban over on Steam. But again, good contrast. I do like it because it's got such action, but so much depth as well with the colours and everything as well. Right, so we're into the top 5. Let me just bring that back. There we go. So, very similar. A similar vista. There's been a lot of popularity with this coloration this month, obviously, if people have been working through here. But this one is from Gnome Slice again. Again, I hate to say I could have chose more, but this one with the team, they just love this environment. There's so much depth and sinisterness, if that's a word, to it as well. Very ominous. Yeah, very, 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 very ominous. And I think it just shows the importance of good lighting. I think you get things such as like good placement of things, but also good lighting. I think one of the other great examples within our game that I can think of is during the auction, where you see the Dreadnought sat menacingly in its kind of cavern that it's sat, but the lighting just highlights it so much with the red against the darker background. And I think it's just superb. you know, to think about things that how a light can make something appear good, bad, indifferent, as Bearded Frog said, quite ominous. And I think this is very much the case with this environment. So that was Gnome Slice again. Again, they just produced some wonderful shots this month. So into fourth place this time, we have a new one from Secret Agent Kin over on Steam. Now, I like this one because I think it very much almost portrays like the start of the game. I'm sure everybody's played through the beginner area where you come out of the asteroid and you're just about to go into the first battle that you have to deal with. And I think this is kind of synonymous with that. It's not exactly from there, but I think it's very much synonymous, that you're barreling through this tunnel with its, you know, what's the destination, what's going to be there when you get there. You know, what is going to be the outcome, what's going to be waiting for you. And I think the depth of the shading and the shadows and everything, I just think it highlights such a cool environment, and the strength of the yellows and the green in the foreground. There's such a good contrast there. A really, really nice shot. Again, I wasn't sure where this would land when I chose it, but Secret Agent Kin, or Secret Agent Keen, over on Steam, I think did a really nice job with this one. Again, it's good, strong, vibrant colours in the front, a little bit, you know, mysterious into the background. So into third place this week, or this month rather, is this one from Estermal over on Steam. A new player again. They've obviously been looking at these environments. I know we kind of, the art team do have some wonderful kind of vision for their environments and how they can light it and how the, you know, things are placed so that things look cool and how they're relative to the star in the system. But I think when you go into some of these environments and you fly around and you notice the God rays, you notice the coloration changes, or how the light catches an asteroid or creates a shadow that you're sat in. Again, I think this is a wonderful shot. Now, predominantly, a lot of people would rotate this around because of the crystals, because the way that the brain works, you would think, okay, that's pointing up. But, you know, in space, where is up? You know, up is in any direction kind of thing. So, again, a wonderful shot from a new photographer, we want to call them, screenshot taker, artiste, from Estermal over on Steam. We will be putting these up on probably our socials as well, so that people can, you know, go, hey, they're cool shots. So I'm sure Lee will be asking for these, so he can put them up on the socials over the coming days. If you do get to view them, I do always recommend, and I say this to the team as well, please do pop them out to full size so that you can actually see them in the good detail that they are. Now, you know, obviously compression can play a thing, but I still think there's some wonderful shots to be had. So in second place is this shot. This was chosen by the team by again a new photographer from Steam called Decision, with a Z in there rather than S. Obviously our Redeemer there getting some pain. I think they've had a lot of pain there, and their ship is just quite smugly sat there going, haha, your time is done. And I'm actually looking to see if their ship is actually upside down at that point, but I think it's the right way up. So yeah, a wonderful action shot, lots of explosions going on. I think the team liked it because of the actions. We've had some great ethereal, ominous looking backgrounds, etc. But with this one, there's a lot of action. Some cool depth of field down here as well on these explosions, which I think is just nice because it brings the ship, the player ship, to the foreground. But obviously the focus is on the Redeemer Inquisitor. And then, you know, you've got the other enemy ship down there that's just trying to get out of the way before it gets blown up in the aftermath of the Redeemer going boom. So the winner for February 2026 is this one from Eve again. They've produced some wonderful screenshots all through the playthrough. I can see as they've progressed through the game, because I each month I check the screenshots. I've seen them go through the game and they've got to this point, obviously from Wrath of the Ancients. And the team thought this was the best by far. I can't really argue with it because even I was quite impressed with it. I think the coloration, again, the contrast with the red and the orange and the yellow on the gunship there as it's flying through the trench run, as we'll call it. Do you know the only thing that it's not a criticism, it isn't a criticism, is that it isn't perfectly level. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it, because these 2 points here, yeah, it just needs the ship just to rotate slightly, just a smidge, just a smidge. But yeah, other than that, an absolutely wonderful shot. It's yeah, OCD perfect if you could be critical, but an absolutely worthy winner, beyond a shadow of a doubt. People are creating some wonderful screenshots. So fair play to them all, and I think a round of applause for everybody that takes part. If you do want to. We had one comment that I was quite surprised at that said, after we'd shown the Christmas, or the 2025 winners for the whole year, they said, I have some better screenshots than that. And they didn't think that the 2025 screenshots, but I was like, well, prove it then. You know, show me the screenshots. If you think your screenshots are better than what we see, then prove it. Put them in the Discord, put them onto Reddit, put them onto Steam, wherever it is. I will see them, and if they catch my eye, then I'll put them in. But I haven't seen the screenshots yet, so it'll be interesting to see. So we're getting close to the end. I'm going to wrap up with a few things, but one thing we were doing this week was a player poll over on Reddit, over on Discord, over on YouTube. And basically, I just wanted to know, out of the 4 medium ships that we have in our game, which is your favorite? And that was an interesting discussion because it turned out like this. There we go. So the favorite medium ship class was won by the Sentinel, only by a little smidge. I was quite surprised by this. I know a lot of people used to stick with the Sentinel because it was obviously the starter ship, and people kind of got familiar with it and happy and used to it and everything. The Interceptor was there with 34, the Striker down in third on 21%, and then the Wraith obviously 9%. Now, we know the Wraith is a bit of an outlier simply because it's part of the Wrath of the Ancients DLC and players don't get it until quite late on. So players are maybe not as used to that ship as possible. Now, I will break it down because there was an interesting breakdown, because not every place, not every platform did the same voting. So on Discord, it was the Interceptor first, then the Striker, then the Sentinel, then the Wraith. Okay, so that was Discord. So you can imagine that there was a little bit of difference there. On YouTube, the Sentinel was the highest ranking, then the Interceptor, then the Striker, then the Wraith. And on Reddit, it was the Interceptor, then the Sentinel, then the Striker, then the Wraith. So not every platform voted the same, but I say that's the problem with Verde Frog. If you didn't vote, you can't say that the Striker is the best. You see, you've got your chance, you've got your opportunity, and unfortunately, yeah, you can say the Sentinel won out. Is it one of those cases that the Sentinel is just a starter ship? Is it just because people are used to it? Is it the most versatile? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm sure a lot of people, when they play through the game again, they might try a different ship. We will do the other ship classes, obviously the lights and also our heavies, which I'm sure are going to be an interesting combination. Seems to be like 79% people haven't tried the Striker. It could be. But, you know, I mean, if I play the Striker, I would probably struggle as well. But, you know, fair play to everybody that does it. The player experience survey, that is now closed. Thank you so much to everybody that put in your feedback and your responses to that. It closed at the end of January, so a couple of weeks ago. We've been sifting through all the responses. We've got a lot of data to pull from those. Amazing response. I think Lee will have to correct me on this, but I think it was about 1,300 responses to that, which was phenomenal. So thank you very much for that. All the winners of the draw have been notified, so they'll be getting their prizes. It's probably already been dealt with, to be honest with you. That's been in Lee and Jeremy's domain. But thank you very much for everybody that joined in there. If you are interested in diving into Everspace, be it Everspace 1, Everspace 2, we've got plenty of sales on at the moment. On PlayStation, the Everspace 1 Stellar Edition is on discount, so if you want to dive in there, please do. At Steam, Everspace 1 and Everspace 2 are on discounts up to 95%, which is a phenomenal discount. So do check out those on there. Humble is very much the same. Humble Bundle, Everspace 1 and Everspace 2 are on huge a little higher than 1,300, but close. There we go. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for that full number. Good Old Games as well. Discounts exactly the same. So it depends on your preference. If you want to give something for charity, you can on Humble. Good Old Games, if you want the DRM option. If you want to be on Steam, then you can be on there. So there's plenty of options on there. Don't forget, we've also got bundles with other great space games such as Void Crew, Hard Space, and X4. So you get an extra 10% discount if you have one of the other games. So if you're looking at, maybe you want to play Void Crew, if you've already got Everspace, but you'll get a 10% discount. But also look out for their sales discounts as well, because you'll get the discount on top of the sales discount. So that's an even better discount. Emails to winners are in inboxes. Check yours. There we go. So if you haven't already, do check that out, which I think will be all the worthy winners if you haven't already checked. Next month, again, I hope to get AB okay, not feeling terrible. We'll hopefully have HCK interview. Unfortunately, we just couldn't do it this month. Circumstances as it is. We'll probably do the Rift because we didn't get to do it today. So we'll probably do a Rift challenge. And then also I'm going to try something possibly new regarding ship tiers. We might do a live event where you boys and girls can join in over the course of the stream and decide what you think is the best ship and where you would put them in a tier list. We'll have to see if we can get that to work. That would be cool. That would be cool. But let me just go back to that. That is our worthy winner this month anyway. I'm going to quit a little bit early. I didn't think I'd manage it, but we're just going to be about 5 minutes early. Just so I can go rest and recuperate for the weekend. But if you have any questions, please do pop them into the Discord. Catch us up on the support email if you need to, because that's usually me. Yeah, we will reconvene in March, early March, which I think is, I can't remember the date off the top of my head. I think it's about the 7th of March, I think is when we're going to have our next stream. But fingers crossed, everything will be tickety-boo by then. But it's always a pleasure. I didn't want to miss it, and I thought you guys and girls would like it as well. Gary Rodriguez, no armor, no shield Rift challenge. Gary Rodriguez, I know that you can do wonders with your Rift build. But yeah, we'll do a Rift build next time. The one that I've had prepped for this one, we'll do next month at some point as well. We'll see if we can complete it. The one time I did manage it, but I didn't have it recorded. So we'll have to see. But yeah. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much. I'm Gary, your community manager. I love doing this job. I hope you come back more and more, and we'll see what happens in the future. But in the meantime, folks, take care, be good, and we'll see you again soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.
You have been granted passage among our stars.
This is a sacred service. Join our fleet's torchbearers.
It is the human who defiles our pilgrimage.
No one has ever ventured this far. If the ancients turned their eye back to us, well, what could a beetle do against a hurricane?
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
you about to do something unwise?
Absolutely. What have you done to me?